Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Tuesday morning. It's Stephen Whiteside here from the uptrend.com. In the pre-market this morning, things are very quiet. Stock index futures trading right around fair value, so no direction on Tuesday morning. We don't have any major economic numbers coming out in the pre-market. We do have consumer confidence coming out at 10 o'clock, so that can certainly help change the direction of the market. Now, the VIX continued to move lower on Monday. Most of the major stock indices gapped higher yesterday. So, yesterday was mostly about a short covering rally. Now, we're looking to see if the market can continue to attract new investors at this time. Now, the Canadian market has been trading ahead of the US market over the last week. And there's the iShares for the TSX 60 gapping higher yesterday on the back of Shopify gapping higher. What didn't work on the TSX 60 was TELUS. It was the big loser on the day, continuing to move lower. The wider Vanguard Canada ETF, which is based on the composite, moved up yesterday. Mag Silver was the big winner, while Lightspeed was the big loser of the day. Lightspeed's been in a downtrend since the start of December. Then looking at the Dow, gapped higher yesterday. The big winner on the Dow was Amazon, while the big loser, there weren't a lot of big losers yesterday, but Verizon was down less than 1% yesterday. You can't really see it on the chart. Looking at the S&P 500, the SPY gapped higher yesterday. So we do have mathematical targets to worry about on the way back up. Next one is 578.13. And you can see that we're coming up to the 50 and the 100-day moving averages, which are starting to converge. And of course, the 50-day is going to start to break down below the 100 over the next couple of days. But here we are sitting still attached to the 200-day moving average. So there's a lot of talk about, who was able to break out above the 200-day moving average yesterday and who wasn't. And so there we have the S&P 500 trading above the 200-day moving average, but not breaking away from it. And of course, most of the symbols that we're looking at are coming at the market from below the flypaper channel. So we're expecting a lot of overhead resistance here. And yeah, yesterday was a good day, not enough to get the pros to take control of the S&P 500 at this time. Now, Tesla was the big winner on the market yesterday, up nearly 12% on the day. So yeah, that would be short covering. And of course, everybody's made a fortune shorting Tesla over the past few months. And so yesterday, you got to give some of that back. And of course, if you were still short Tesla coming into yesterday's trading action, then you need to get out of that position. Am I going to chase Tesla higher at this point? No, I will just leave it to the side for now. Not something I'm interested in. Our next mathematical price target is 281.25. We're trading around there in the pre-market this morning. And as you can see, 312.50 would be our next mathematical target. And of course, we're coming up to the 200-day moving average and the 50 and the 100 just above that. Over the next few days, they're going to come back. They're all going to combine, and that is going to be one big wall of resistance for Tesla to be able to break out above. What didn't work? Well, it was spam was the big loser yesterday on the S&P 500. Now, looking at the NASDAQ 100, again, we gapped up, and our next mathematical target is $500, which of course is a big round number. And we'll have to see what the market does when it gets up to that point. The NASDAQ 100 was not able to break out above the 200-day moving average. We're sitting right on it at the moment. And you can see the 50 and the 100-day moving averages up here coming down right towards the $500 level. So that's going to be a big wall for the NASDAQ 100 to be able to break out above at this time. Now, the big winner on the NASDAQ was after Tesla was MicroStrategy. So that is Bitcoin related. And we'll take a look at that in a couple of minutes. The big loser on the NASDAQ 100 was Starbucks, followed by Kraft, followed by Coca-Cola. Now, Coca-Cola is not on a sell signal just yet, sitting right on the edge, but that is a lower high. So that's probably not a good sign for Coca-Cola going forward. And then AstraZeneca already on a sell signal broke down below the previous low. So that's probably not a good sign for AstraZeneca. Let's finish off looking at the world of Bitcoin. It is back on a buy signal as of Monday's close. So you've got all the long Bitcoin ETFs back on buy signals. At the same time, the bear ETFs were already on sell signals coming into yesterday's trading action. So there's nothing to do for the bear ETFs at this time. Now, Bitfarms, we're still waiting for a buy signal there. That didn't happen. We've got Bit Digital back on a buy signal as of Monday's close. We've got Coinbase back on a buy signal. We've got Galaxy back on a buy signal. Still waiting for Hive. And then we've got Hut 8 on a buy signal as of Monday's close. We also have Mara back on a buy signal as of Monday's close. And of course, we looked at MicroStrategy earlier, coming into Monday's trading action already on a buy signal. Okay, folks, that's all I wanted to cover in this morning's presentation. Lots of action from yesterday's big short covering rally. Now what we're looking for is to see if more money is going to follow that big reaction rally from Monday. And so far on Tuesday's trading action, we're not seeing a lot of that. So we'll have to see if we get any fall through to the upside over the next couple of days. Have a great day. Next time you'll hear my voice is on Wednesday morning.
Thanks for tuning in until the very end of today's stock market timing educational video. If you found the content valuable, don't forget to express your support by hitting the like button, leave a comment, sharing with your friends, and subscribing to our channel for more insightful updates. Remember, in the world of stocks, timing is crucial, and following the trend can be your greatest ally. If you would like more information on how we can help you better time the stock market, please visit theuptrend.com.